You're listening to the Oneofus.net podcast network.
Opinion matters less than a white American Godzilla fan.
Spoken as a white American Godzilla,
and I work on the fucking franchise.
I absolutely trust you. You're
no, it's just so funny because whenever I go over there and I drop some obscure knowledge, not even that obscure, like I'll just mention a monster from the Godzilla movies. They will ask, any Japanese people in the room will ask me, "How do you know what that is?" Because to them, their culture is completely inscrutable to everyone else.
Yeah,
they don't even. When I tell them that like people like Dragon Ball in America, they're like, "Really? Americans like this?" Like they don't. They're like, "We're obsessed." They don't get it.
Well,
they're like, "Whoa,
you're obsessed."
No, that's true. But I know. To be fair, I did watch the series finale last night for Dragon Ball Super. I had no context for what was going on.
I couldn't go to sleep because I was so excited after watching it.
Jeez. And then I showed Morgan, and she was like, "I don't like this."
Morgan, do you ever have those moments of regret?
I think we're living one right now.
How many hours has it been?
You're like, you know what? Everybody's got their flaws.
Jesus. That's not true.
Matt, except Patience. Matt is just like a guy.
Because my name's Patience. I'm a goddamn angel on this earth. Worship me.
As I press my Pokemon Go gotcha.
Yeah,
I'd like to retract that statement I just said.
Is that even a thing anymore?
It is still a thing. It is still a thing.
They are definitely still supporting that.
You need to keep that in your pocket. Like,
it is
don't wear that for everyone to see.
I don't keep that in your pocket.
How dare anyone in this room wear their Phantom on their fucking sleeve?
I make her take that shit off at movie theaters because it's sitting there blinking and stuff. Like, what are you doing? But then I can't make Martin take off his goddamn Android watch. I'm just like, hey, you want to know what text message you just got? I'm like, why don't you put that in your pocket? He's like, because then I won't know what time it is.
I'm an old man and I get confused easily.
Martin's the only guy who went to the store and said, "Do you have an Android pocket watch for me?"
Oh, that's great.
It's dark in here and I can't tell what the time is. And there are wolves out here.
When I was a kid, we used to walk 15 miles to the movie theater, and
we watched a movie about walking 15 more miles.
And then Rockies came out. It was the greatest day of my life.
And then the Bears came for us.
I was there during the first great train robbery, you bastards! Let me tell you about cinema.
I remember when we reviewed that movie, we were like, we just all jumped out of our seats and the train is coming right at the screen! Oh, fuck! This is terrifying. Are we still doing how old Martin is?
Oh my God.
Much like Martin, those jokes will never die.
Oh yeah, Martin's gonna outlive all of us. Pretty much.
Too bad he doesn't listen to this shit.
He does sometimes, like when they were talking about me.
When he's here.
We're all better off if he doesn't.
Alright, so Matt,
yes,
you wanted to bring to our attention some things.
Okay.
Bum, bum, bum.
Alright, the first thing, hold on, I gotta see if I can't. There it is. I gotta ask everyone, does anyone remember Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad?
I do.
There's two in this room.
I had the toys when I was a kid.
Okay.
There's dozens of us.
I'm gonna guess
dozens!
no one else remembers.
I mean, you said words.
Two people.
It had not Joey Lawrence, but one of the Lawrence brothers.
Your thing is Street Shark.
Matthew
so
Lawrence.
No.
Matthew Lawrence was the main character. Yes.
Somehow I still remember that.
Oh my God, I'd forgotten about Matthew. Is he okay?
No, none of them are okay. I'm sure he's living a very fulfilling life as not an actor. But if you're listening to this,
My brother was on Blossom, damn it.
Last I heard, I was getting
Matthew, if you're listening to this, I'm so sorry. We love you, really. Please.
I loved your television show that was written and directed and shot and acted like a sitcom with no laugh track.
He's sitting in his weird dorm, private dorm in LA with an empty bed next to him going, "Hey Shia,
What is happening?
Wait, is this what the Lord says that was on Brotherly Love, or is that like the other two?
They were all on Brotherly Love. That's why it was called Brotherly Love.
I thought it was because you said in Philadelphia.
No, because it was all three of the brothers. That was the plot.
I swear it was said in Philadelphia.
And how the fuck do I
that's
still
why.
also remember that show? Jesus Christ.
That was my childhood.
Alright, so what is this show?
Alright, so
Moving on.
So in the 90s, during the Power Rangers craze, when companies were snapping up any Japanese live-action superhero show they could, shoving white people into it, and putting it on American television, there was this show called Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. Yes, I will say the entire title each time.
It's fun to say. It's like Big Bad Beetleborgs.
I think
Yes.
you should.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's the only one that I remember.
That's a good show.
Yeah, VR Troopers, Big Bad Beetleborgs, Masked Rider, Power Rangers.
I understand. It's like how
So-
the Wu-Tang Clan has to say Bill Murray, the full name every
Yes,
time.
just like that.
I hear they.
That's like saying Johnny Neal.
Thank you for localizing the reference.
So the company who created Ultraman had this show called just Gridman. It was called Gridman. So for some reason the American distributors thought that's too simple of a name. So that's when they made Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. They're bringing it back. Woo! They're making a reboot series.
Listen to that one
was
guy
the one,
excited.
yeah, the
Yes.
one guy.
I'm actually pretty excited.
Yes.
It felt more like there should have been a long period of silence and then someone go.
Normally that'd be me, but
Rules.
I don't know. I just it's being made by Studio Trigger, which is the company behind a lot of
Jesus Christ, what just happened?
yeah. Studio Trigger is known for a lot of really popular recent anime like Kill la Kill and Little Witch Academia, which we just
Oh,
watched.
I've heard of that.
It's a
Yes.
horrible
You
show.
hadn't seen it?
No, I've heard of it.
I
You
know
would-
some of those words.
I love Chris's Captain America-ness. I understood that.
I think you would actually love it because it's basically anime Harry Potter, but we're an all-girls school.
Okay.
And
It
it's
is.
super fucking precious.
I do tend to like that sort of stuff, like Mary and the Witch's Flower.
How many
and,
episodes? Is it like a
Kiki's
million
Delivery
episodes,
Service.
or is it
They did like an OVA. It was like their.
They did a
their-
Kickstarter.
Yeah, it was like the thesis for their new anime studio. They're like, look what we can do, and then they made a sequel OVA, and now they're doing a series.
And the
I don't know
series is
how
on
many-
Netflix,
I
and
don't
it's
know how
all on
many
Netflix.
episodes
Oh,
I think it's
okay.
only like 12 episodes, maybe.
Yeah,
It's not
that's
long.
reasonable.
Yeah.
And
But-
I will check that.
But Trigger's known for really great animation, and the fact that they are
Oh,
gonna
Gurren Lagann.
yeah.
Yes, Gurren Lagann.
Yeah.
Wait, was that a Gainax joint?
No, they were on that. That was.
They were
Yeah,
the
because
same
they're
guy.
the
Still
same guy.
speaking English.
I don't know.
We've been over here reading this issue of Cosmo. I don't know what they're talking about.
Look, it says have sexier sex.
As opposed to unsexy sex.
Tell me, was that in an episode of your Super
Probably.
Sentai?
Probably a Japan
superhuman goddamn samurai
Kill a
Something
kill,
with
actually.
cyber squad.
Cyber.
You get it right, Patience.
Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad.
Yes.
Got it. Yeah.
Boom,
And
motherfucker.
what's
Nice.
amazing is the new series. They just said fuck it, and they're gonna call it Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad Gridman. They just said fuck it. We're just gonna come on, get in there.
Put some more words there. Go.
They're like half the audience will remember Gridman, and the other half will remember Superheroes.
Can't even
All 12 of
Let's get
us.
every here in
Yeah.
this loop. Let's
The
get
other
them all
8
in.
billion people in the world will go, what the fuck are you talking about?
But is there an episode called "I Sexted My Boss"? Hilarious autocorrects that will make you cry with laughter.
Again, probably.
Because-
That was a Power
Kill la
Rangers
Kill.
episode.
I don't know.
Fair enough.
Best
Who's
Power Rangers
sexting
episode
Zordon?
ever.
What's going on?
So this is a thing that's
Yeah.
available when?
It's available sometime this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm so
It's
fucking
available
mad,
The
in
trailer
the
just came out
theaters.
for it.
Yeah, the
Oh,
trailer
sometime
just
this
dropped.
year.
It'll probably be available on Crunchyroll later this year.
What's
Okay.
the what's the premise?
The premise is, oh, that's right. I haven't even
They-
explained. it. I'm just
We're
assuming
excited about
that
nostalgia. and
so
literally
many
nothing
people,
else.
I'm like,
Surely
surely
everybody
everybody,
know what's going on.
surely everybody knows the tropes of Japanese superhero
Yeah, not just
shows.
here nerding out because otherwise you'd be home drawing more fan art of it.
Do they turn into a,
Oh, I'm sorry. You mean my job? To just draw fan art all goddamn day? Anyway, the basic premise.
Shots fired!
I wish I was you, Matt Brown.
Everyone
I wish
does.
I had a job.
Patience, I thought you were flawless.
So the basic premise is that there are these, there's like this kind of digital world, real world parallel. There's like a, what?
Is it Digimon?
It's kind of got some. It kind of was a predecessor to Digimon back when it came out. Like there is this kind of alternate reality that kind of cross sections with computer space. So there's like a digital world, quote unquote. This bad guy named Con Digifer, voiced by Tim Curry in the American version.
Yep.
He shows up and decides, I like this place. I'm gonna fuck it up, and he starts. He mind controls a young misanthrope into creating monsters for him. And then they start attacking computer systems and making hospital machines go haywire when people are having heart surgery. Wow. And bad shit. They watered it down in the American version too. Oh no, it's in my watch and my hand's doing crazy stuff. So
Yeah, I gotta say, I love the fact that like you're talking about some Japanese stuff, and this is the Mike that's getting excited about it.
Well, I'm still excited.
that's just what
I'm
he
just really
looks.
hungry still from all the food talk.
I'm excited, just hungry.
From all the goats.
I'm like Goku. If I get hungry, my energy's just gone.
And I'm the guy who's got to sit next to him. He's like looking at me like, I wonder what it'd be like to slaughter and eat you.
That's a fine looking throat you have there.
He's seeing him as like a chicken body with that's his head. Yeah.
Try, think harder, Mike.
Yeah, it's like the cartoon. So it's like, and
That's
I'm
the
just like a
central episode of
steak
Kramer's
with,
head.
I'm just like Mike, you know.
So you could never do a cosplay as Chicken Attack then.
Not now.
You look pretty good there, Rumham.
Hammer.
I'm sorry.
Hammer.
Oh my god.